Welcome back. In this eye-opening series, the shadows of corruption unveil their darkest secrets. In this fourth chapter, The Silent Cover-Up, we delve into the unsettling reality of why you've never heard of this crime before. We'll explore how wealth and power can shroud injustice, allowing those who commit the most heinous acts to evade scrutiny and keep their misdeeds hidden. Join us as we shine a light on the uncomfortable truth lurking behind the headlines. What you've seen so far is just the tip of the iceberg, with many more details yet to unfold. You might be asking yourself why you've never heard about this crime before, or how Joyce Rayleigh Teal and her family managed to keep their crimes concealed for a staggering 33 years. The answer is simple. Joyce Rayleigh Teal, her family and corrupt legal team at Downey, Brand, Seymour, and Rower managed to use her wealth, influence, and charitable work to manipulate the media, distort her own legal situation, and escape the consequences typically faced for such serious offenses. This isn't the first time we've encountered such behavior. Consider Jeffrey Epstein, whose estimated net worth of $577 million at the time of his public exposure. Epstein wielded his wealth as a weapon, leveraging connections and financial settlements to maintain his illicit activities without consequence. Similarly, Harvey Weinstein, a film mogul worth $25 million, used his position and resources to silence countless women who accused him of sexual assault and harassment. His reliance on power and wealth to intimidate victims echoes how Rayleigh Teal resorted to litigation harassment to keep Charles Nordby from seeking justice. Bill Cosby previously had a net worth of $300 million. He utilized his fame and financial influence to silence victims claiming sexual assault over decades. Despite the overwhelming evidence against him, it was only after a sustained public outcry that the truth began to surface. In the same vein, Joyce Rayleigh Teal ensured that Nordby's story remained hidden, burying him under layers of legal intimidation and media control. And then there's P. Diddy, whose worth is $800 million as he's encountering allegations of sexual misconduct, who has faced criticism for using his wealth to evade accountability. Much like Rayleigh Teal, Diddy has strategically leveraged his resources, attempting to shield himself from the consequences of his actions. It's crucial to note that Joyce Rayleigh Teal's crime of fraud against Charles Nordby is not on the same level as the actions of the four men previously discussed. The intent here isn't to diminish the seriousness of any one crime. Rather, the comparison serves to illustrate a stark reality. Just like those men, Joyce Rayleigh Teal used her wealth and resources to silence others and escape accountability. It highlights a pattern where the powerful often sidestep the consequences of their actions. In 2001, Forbes listed Joyce Rayleigh Teal's net worth at an impressive $1.8 billion, which was greater than the combined wealth of all four of those men. This underscores the point that the wealthy, regardless of their specific crimes, often find ways to evade repercussions for their actions. It's a disheartening reminder of how money and influence can pervert justice and shield individuals from the consequences of their behavior. In addition to being featured in Forbes, Joyce Rayleigh Teal was featured in Working Woman's magazine in 1994, the very same year Charles Nordby filed what was then the largest civil suit in Sacramento County. In Working Woman's Top 50 Women Business Owners list, Joyce ranked an astonishing second, 42 spots ahead of Oprah Winfrey. This recognition underscores just how much power she wielded due to her immense wealth, firmly establishing her as the wealthiest woman in Sacramento. But it raises an unsettling question. Who else did she influence or control? With such prominence, it's likely she had connections to key figures, including governors, mayors, elected officials, law enforcement, district attorneys, religious leaders, and even California attorney generals. Just like P. Diddy, who, despite his recent allegations, continues to maneuver through legal challenge with the backing of his substantial resources, Rayleigh Teal created an environment where her money could shield her from accountability. The crimes of Jim and Joyce Rayleigh Teal have cast a dark shadow, not just over their family, but also over the many individuals who once believed they were contributing positively to society by helping to sweep these transgressions under the rug. Now, they find themselves dealing with the guilt of their association with such wrongdoing, a burden they never intended to bear. This short documentary is just one chapter of Charles Nordby's many years of exposing crimes and criminals. Throughout our extensive investigations, we have chosen to hold back on revealing certain details for the sake of time. But, rest assured, the story doesn't end here. After 33 years of relentless exploration, Raley's may very well hold the title of the most privately investigated company in U.S. history. We invite you to delve deeper into our ongoing work by visiting other pages on charlesnordby.com, RaleySupermarkets.com, and JoyceRayleighTeal.com, where we will be continually updating investigations into various aspects of what has come to be known as Sacramento's biggest crime. The search for justice is far from over, and the truth deserves to be told. If you're intrigued and want to learn more about the hidden truths behind this story, be sure to subscribe to our channel so you won't miss any upcoming videos that delve deeper into this fascinating case.